Let's discuss question number 7 from test 5. This is from heat transfer lumped analysis. So Biot number, the value of Biot number for the lumped analysis is, okay, so if I tell you a lumped analysis, I mean the examples of lumped analysis is sudden quenching. I mean quenching is sudden, so of quenching of a solid billet, and or heating of something, like heating of a milk in a, you have a bottle, I mean heating of a milk in a bottle, okay, where surrounding you have the heating medium. Okay, so all those examples are examples of your lumped analysis. But one thing is, one of the assumption that is made in the lumped analysis is you either cool it or heat it. Outside you have the convective environment and inside you have the thermal conductivity, I mean the solid. So we assume that in the lumped analysis the entire temperature of the solid is uniform. Temperature of the solid rises or falls, okay, uniformly. That means, I mean temperature is same throughout, okay. So whether, I mean the temperature of the entire body is represented by one value, and if it is cooling, the entire the temperature of each and every point will just drop by equal amount, and if it is heating, it will just heat by equal amount. So the other thing, but normally what happens is, when let's say you're cooling a solid billet, the outer will cool first, and then because of conductive resistance, it slowly, the heat from the inside will go out, and there will be a temperature gradient from the outside to inside. Outside will be lot cooler than inside. Inside will be a hotter temperature at the core. But then we don't assume this. In the lumped analysis we assume that entire thing heats up or cools up uniformly. So this assumption is valid when you have the Biot number, which is HLC by K. Okay, this is the Biot number. So let me write down clearly, HLC by K. Okay, so higher K means less conductive resistance, okay, and less temperature gradients in the solid, and that is close to your assumption, close to lumped assumption, analysis assumption. Okay, so and we have a value. What normally we do is Biot number if it is less than 0.1. So higher the K, so Biot number has to be smaller for you yourself moving to be closer to lumped analysis. So smaller Biot number will give you better approximation for lumped analysis. Now how small? Well, we always consider 0.1 as the limitation. So the answer for this is B. Thank you.